I am very happy to welcome our next career mentor. Jeannie Boutilier is an entrepreneur, business owner of Jeannie's Nails. She is a nail technician, and we would like to welcome Jeannie this morning.
Good morning.
So Jeannie, we have a number of students from all across the province dialed in today. One of the advantages of being virtual for our programs at Junior Achievement is the ability to have career mentors that may not be able to connect with students due to location, but we have found that one of the advantages of being virtual in this COVID reality is that we're able to do like one volunteer to many. So we're just really excited that you're able to join us. Can you tell everybody where you are this morning?
I'm actually in Sheet Harbor, Nova Scotia.
Fantastic. And you say there's a little bit of snow in Sheet Harbor?
Absolutely.
Okay. And Jeannie, can you tell the students a little bit about your business and what it is that you do?
I'm a nail technician. I graduated, I believe it was 5 years ago. And yes, I did go back to school as a grown adult. I am a nail technician. I do gel nails, pedicures, manicures. I do ear piercings and nose piercings.
Amazing. So you say you went back to school. Can you talk a little bit about your education and career path and what it was that inspired you to go back?
Well, I was a CCA for, I believe it was 10 years. I worked at our local nursing home here with the elderly. Absolutely loved my job. I really did believe that it was my calling, that I'm a people person and I love to make people feel better. But guess what? Things change. We grow, and what we do at one moment doesn't mean we're going to do it for the rest of our lives. We change. So I always had a knack for making nails pretty. Even at the nursing home. So I took a step back and I resigned, and I'm like, okay, I just can't sit at home. I have to do something, and I want to do something again that makes people happy. So I went back to school and took nail technician, and it was the best choice I've ever made. I work for myself. I'm my own boss. I make my own hours. It's great.
That's amazing. And that seems to be the theme that we're hearing over and over and over. So this is our fifth and final themed career choices, World of Choices event. And all along, we've heard the same thing, that a decision you make early in life as your career often changes, but that the skills that you that get you into one career are transferable into another and can help you grow and develop and eventually find something that you really, really love. So congratulations to you. That's amazing.
Yeah.
How difficult was it for you to take that risk and to go back to school later in life?
Well, let's just say the first day of going back to school at Eastern Aesthetics in Bayers Lake, I sat there and I'm just thinking to myself, holy cow, I'm 42 years old. And I'm like, I'm in school. Who would ever thought? But it's a different type of learning. It's not like high school. Absolutely. I mean, I love education. I love to learn. And it really didn't bother me. It was 3 months, 3 hard months, and I made it work.
Mm-hmm.
I just kept thinking of the future. Like, I always look ahead and see what I can accomplish ahead and what I have to do to get there.
Mm-hmm. No, that's great. Can you talk about a typical work day or work week?
So I generally start my work day at around between 10 and 11. My choice. I have more clients coming in for gel nails. I mean, we live in a very small community, but I really do have an amazing clientele. It's not huge like it would be in the city, but I'm okay with that. My clients and I actually really connect. And with this COVID, it's a little harder. And I was just saying to a friend the other day, you know, I'm so used to giving them a hug when they come in or giving them a hug on their way out, because again, we're in a small community, so we know our clientele more than we would just in the city. I do generally about 5 to 6 sets of nails a day, and that includes either fills or fresh nails. I can probably do about 5 to 6 pedicures or manicures, more manicures than anything. But my go-to is the gel nails. I strive to do them better every time.
That's great. And so you've touched on what you enjoy most about your job, probably the contact with clients. What is the most challenging part?
Um, I'd have to say getting my name out there and what I do so I can grow my clientele a little bit more. So, I mean, and everybody knows this COVID has hit this industry super, super hard. People are afraid to come out. We're very fortunate that, again, being in a small community, that we do not have any cases, knock on wood. People are a little more relaxed to come and get their services done. But I really struggle to really draw people in sometimes. So I always, when I'm doing a set of nails, I'm always thinking, okay, I have to do my best work here. I have to put my all into it, because our clients are our walking advertisements.
Absolutely.
You
Word
don't
of
want
mouth.
somebody seeing bad work.
No, that's a really good point. And I appreciate what you say about being in a small town and the benefit of that with COVID in your industry, because certainly there are challenges for everyone right now that are struggling with that. And so as an entrepreneur owning your own business, how do you manage your work-life balance?
Just like I do with any other job. To me, it's a job. Do I get a paycheck at the end of the week? No, but I enjoy what I do. So, I mean, I balance that with my daily life. I think fairly well. I have control. Nobody has control of me. I have the control.
No, thank you. And is there demand? I think in my mind, there must be demand because it is getting more popular, and especially when you say piercings and things like that. Do you think there's demand for that industry right now, for a student who's in grade 9 or grade 10 that's watching this, to go into that field?
Absolutely. Absolutely. There is so much room to grow in this industry. If, under nail technician, esthetician, body piercing, microblading, lashes, you name it, that all falls under that umbrella. And the more you can get under your belt as a young person, the better your business will be.
That's great. And so I take it you work from your own home?
Actually, no, I rent a room at a Earth Tones massage clinic here in Sheet Harbor. So we work very well together, and massage, pedicure, nails, all go hand in hand.
No, that's amazing. So you have sort of a co-partner in your business, place of business.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we're not really partners. They're kind of, we're a team.
Okay.
So we all run our own business under one roof.
The students often want to know what the pay scale is. So if you're starting out as an entrepreneur, owning your own business as a nail technician, can you speak a little bit to that?
I will say it's really tough at first. I'm very fortunate that my husband does work. In today's world, you need two incomes. It doesn't matter who you are, to make a go at it. Do I have money to just throw away? No, I still have to spend very carefully. There's a lot of money that I make that goes back into the business, and what is left is what I live off of. The pay scale, starting off, it's tough. It's really tough. But and I will say to each and every student, you got to push yourself. You got to get where you're comfortable. You got to love what you're doing. And when you love what you're doing, that's when you will see your income increase.
And that has value that's not monetary, but it's different, right? Your passion for what you do. Yeah.
That's
Thank you, Jeannie. I'm going to wait a minute to see what students the questions have for you. In the meantime, is there anything that you'd like to share that we haven't touched on yet?
Just to tell the students, if they have a dream, just do it. Don't contemplate about it. Don't mull it around. And if it takes you a year or two after you're finished high school, that's okay. That's okay. We don't have to jump into careers that we are unsure of. And just because we do one job when we first finish high school or secondary school doesn't mean that we're going to keep that job for the rest of our lives. Everyone changes. We're human beings, and that's what we do.
Mm-hmm. No, that's great advice. Thank you for that. We'll just take one more second, but I do want to thank you for taking the time today. As an entrepreneur who runs their own business, this is money for you right now. Time is money. So thank you. We appreciate you being here so much, Jeannie. It's been lovely.
You're welcome.
And if any other questions come through, I will forward those to you to get your answers
Okay.
for the students.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Have a great day and stay safe, you guys.
You too. Happy holidays.
You as well. Bye-bye.